Hey y'all. So let's make this coffee. Believe it or not, it is lunchtime and I'm just having my first cup of coffee, but I had to have it. I hadn't had a cup all morning. When I logged on, I kind of knew it was going to be a busy day because it was the government's first day back at work. So yeah, we had a lot of catching up to do. So here's my lunchtime coffee and we're going to get right into making this cabbage. I believe the gentleman that I got the recipe from on TikTok called Shred Happens. I believe he called this cabbage recipe that I have been wanting to try. Cabbage pillows, cabbage rolls. I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, it is after 12 o'clock and I'm just now getting my first cup of coffee. And Lord have mercy, I did not speed this video up. I'm trying to get better about having everything in fast motion or speed and everything up. Look, I am still imperfect at this whole content creation thing. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into making these cabbage pillows. I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I did, and you will see as the video goes along exactly what I did. So fair warning that my spoken words may not coincide with what you're seeing at the time. So, I did not have all of the ingredients, and you guys know I am infamous for make it do with what you have. So what I'm doing is slicing up this onion into pieces, not really small, but I didn't want no huge chunks either. The other thing is I had some carrots in the refrigerator. I really like carrots. And then I haven't been cooking with carrots, so I'm one of those people too. I don't like food going to waste. So I'm chopping up the carrots, getting them all chopped up. I decided, you know what? You got a jalapeno. You don't want that jalapeno to go bad. So further in a little bit later on, you're going to see me chopping up, the jalapenos put in there as well. Y'all, I am talking way faster than I'm working. Look at this. This makes no sense. Like I said, I am not the best with content creation. I am still learning. And I'm trying my best not to speed everything up. You know what? Hold 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to speed this video up. I just can't take it no more. Got to speed it up. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. So I had a jalapeno in the refrigerator, and I always like a little spice to my food. So yeah, you see I'm chopping up this jalapeno. What I did do off camera that you guys did not see is me peel that cabbage. Well, maybe I did do it on camera. I only had half of a cabbage because I had cooked the other half a couple of days ago. And so, that's another deviation from the recipe. I had already started boiling my water and I was putting the leaves in there. And my leaves are terrible, because to begin with, I'm only starting with a half of a cabbage. So, but that's okay. And as I let the cabbage boil for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, I had an ice bath waiting for it in the back so the leaves wouldn't continue to cooking. Now, this is where another struggle came in. I was making the sauce, and it included soy sauce, gochujang sauce. I believe I said that right. I didn't have any fresh garlic, so I used garlic paste and toasted sesame oil. And he used monk sugar, but I only had regular sugar. I struggled here, and you're going to see I go back and forth with tasting. I must have went through 5 or 6 spoons and forks tasting it. When I first made it, it was too salty for me. One thing is, being that this was my first time making this recipe, I should have used measuring spoons and cups and all that. I didn't. I just guessed. And I guessed wrong, I guess. And you'll see I had to keep adding sugar. And eventually I had to add a few tablespoons of water because it was just way too salty for me. But I finally got it. It took me a little bit, but I got it where it had a decent flavor to it. Wasn't too salty, wasn't too sweet. And that was my other concern. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, I am getting carried away with the sugar. Like, Lord, you must slow down. But anyway. Like I say, we worked it all out. So back over here at this stove, sauteing the veggies that you saw me chop up the carrots and all that kind of stuff. So sauteed them, and I sauteed them in avocado oil, and I use ground turkey. And I believe in his recipe he used ground chicken. I didn't have ground chicken. I hardly ever buy it, and I seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder. I used just a little bit of Morton's what is that? Morton's garlic salt. And I use white pepper, and of course, after the meat brown and stuff, I added some of the sauce because that's what he said do. Add some of the sauce over in it, and that was me tasting the meat. And I didn't mind just taking it off the spoon because I'm the only one here, so no one was gonna eat it. And if you've never seen any of my previous videos, I usually use gloves. I totally forgot to record the part of me stuffing it and frying it, but here they are, and they were good. The flavor was perfect. Presentation, horrible. But that's okay. I made it through. Thank you for watching. Bye.